Well, it's Monday. It's time to get back to the old grind. But before I do, how about we check to see if I was correct about the picks I made yesterday? Happy Monday, everybody. Yep, it is Monday, day 632. Before I talk about, the picks I made yesterday, the party I went to was awesome. Thank you to my cousins for having me. I actually made my guacamole for the party, which one of these days I really should take an Instagram picture of. And it was devoured. It was wonderful. Although unfortunately, it's weird. It's funny. When I was making my guacamole yesterday, some of the avocados weren't really ripe enough. So when I tried to mash them, it was kind of hard to do. So this was particularly chunky guacamole, but it was good guacamole. I put plenty of onions in mine. Here's the thing. I finally used serrano peppers. See, for those of you guys who don't know, for authentic guacamole, the right peppers to use are serranos, which I, believe it or not, they're Wegmans the whole time. I was just too silly to not know, to not go there and look. I say this because, serranos, one serrano has twice the heat of a jalapeno. Basically, if I couldn't find serranos, I would just use 2 jalapenos in my guacamole. Makes sense, right? So if I'm doubling the recipe like I did for the party, so instead of 2 serranos, I would have to use 4 jalapenos. But this time I used the 2 serranos because I finally found them, and it wasn't as hot as I was expecting. I mean, when I made the guacamole last time with the 4 jalapenos, it felt hotter. Not that there wasn't any spice in this one, but you could have noticed the difference. Maybe I should have added a 3rd serrano. I don't know. I'll have to play it by ear next time. But yeah, everything was great, and I think I'll use. I know guacamole only keeps for a day, so I think I'll probably make myself nachos later with it or something. Or maybe I can make an omelet and put guacamole in it. A Mexican omelet. That'd be pretty cool. The possibilities are endless. So now we get to actually I should probably talk about what other food they had. Well, whenever we go to these family events, there's always shrimp with cocktail sauce. I love that, of course. Crackers with cheese. Cheese spreads. It's always nice. And for dinner, there was green beans, grilled chicken breasts. Let's see, there was a salad from Wegmans. There was spaghetti and rigatonis, meatballs, giant things of bread. I said meatballs and really gangster. Meatballs. Anyway, piece of bread and butter. One of the hors d'oeuvres is actually a Sicilian style pizza. If you have a 12 by 9 inch sheet pan, that's pretty much what the Sicilian pizza came in. And there was only 2 of them, so it was pretty good though. So all in all, very nice. It was a wonderful time. Glad I went. Happy birthday, Hudson. He'll be turning 2 on Wednesday, so look forward to that. Can't wait. Hopefully the rest of the family is in good spirits. I hope so. It hasn't even been 24 hours since I last saw him, so I doubt anything bad would happen since then. So yeah. All in all, love my family. Love seeing you guys yesterday, and hopefully can't wait to see you soon. Hopefully it'll be sooner than Thanksgiving, because we always get together for Thanksgiving, which is about 2 months from now. Again, hopefully it's a little bit sooner. Well, actually, my nephews are going to be born. I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to see him. Hey, that's another great thing about being an uncle. I get to see more of my family. That's awesome. So, yeah, family time is happy time, folks. And now I have today's title figured out. So, let's get into the picks yesterday. Well, foremost, let's get this part over with. Go! Cowboys! Woo! Yes! We won! Although I will admit the first half was very shoddy at best. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm actually quite apprehensive, and I'll get to that in a minute. But it's okay. We got the win. My hope is that we go 3-0 before we go to the Superdome. You know, to play the Saints. So, because for those of you guys who don't know, at least in my opinion, the two places that are NFC East teams that are the most difficult to win as of right now are the Superdome in New Orleans and the Seattle Stadium, Seattle Seahawks, as they're the loudest, the rowdiest fans. Like, these guys they're pretty diehard, and they definitely get at your psyche during the game. So, yeah, that's one reason for me to be a little worried right there. And, you know, our defense did not play very well in the first half. Played great in the second half, but, you know, not very well in the first half. So, but, you know, we got the win. We're 3-0, number one in the division. And there's another reason for that, but I'll get to that momentarily. Let's see. Also, let's go Buffalo. Yes, the Bills won, albeit barely. Although it was weird. The Bills are doing great in the first half, and then they sort of, well, for lack of a better analogy, dropped the ball. It's odd, actually. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, they won. The Bills are also 3-0, which kind of worries me. The Cowboys actually play the Bills on Thanksgiving, so that should be a fun game. And maybe I can go to a party somewhere after I see my family and watch the game there. That'd be pretty sweet. Let's see. The Lions. Yes, I was right. The Lions beat the Eagles. Yes, the Eagles lost. That makes me happy. Yeah. Yes. It truly is a good day. And with that, the Eagles now follow 1-2, where the Cowboys are now 2 games ahead. We are winning the division right now. It's glorious. And hopefully we keep it that way for the next 13 weeks. Well, actually 14 weeks, because at some point both the Eagles and the Cowboys have byes, which actually teams having bye weeks is actually starting like this upcoming week. So I'm not going to be doing as many picks, you know, as I've done the previous weeks. It's only just like one game, so instead of 16 picks, I'm only doing 15, which, yeah, really isn't that much of a difference, but I don't know. Someone's going to be completely paranoid and think, that really adds up to a lot. Anyway, let's see. The Patriots beat the Jets, as I suspected, although the Jets, see, they were trying. Miami was not trying against us. The Jets are actually trying here. So, that was that. How'd the Colts beat the Falcons? You know what? I'm just going to go on a limb here and say this. Something is very wrong with Matt Ryan. I mean, this guy was an NFL MVP not that long ago. And last year, he actually posted numbers that were near identical to his MVP season. And they're 1-2 as of right now, the Falcons are. Something is wrong with Matt Ryan. I don't know what. Something is. I don't know. Anyway, another game I was definitely right about. The Vikings and the Raiders. Yeah. I knew the Vikings were gonna, you know, who am I kidding? 34-14, that's kind of a shellacking, guys. I didn't think the score would be by that significant of a margin. But, oh well. Again, when I think about teams that we're going to be playing eventually that win, I do get a little nervous. And we are going to be playing the Vikings in the coming weeks, so, well, my Cowboys are anyway. So, I say we, yes, everyone who is watching this is going to be playing the Minnesota Vikings. Yes, that is what's going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. We're going to be, my Cowboys are playing the Vikings in a few weeks. And I actually am a little nervous about that. Because, you know, they're really starting to come into their own. But luckily for the Cowboys, Kirk Cousins is 0-4 against them. So, here's hoping. And here's another game I ended up being right about, although just barely. Mahomes! My homeboy! My homie. He won! He beat the Ravens. Well, the Chiefs won is what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, remember I alluded to earlier that the two places in the NFC that are the hardest to win are New Orleans and Seattle? I would very much say that the two most difficult places to win in the AFC are Foxborough, which is the New England Stadium, and Arrowhead, which is the Chiefs Stadium. And it definitely showed because, the Chiefs won. So, yeah. I hate to say it, guys, but if you guys are not, I hope you guys are Patrick Mahomes fans, because if you don't like him, he very well may get the MVP again. Just saying. It's very possible. What the? Sorry, I don't need to scroll down just yet. Okay, so I was right about the Packers beating the Broncos. If Aaron Rodgers was able to beat the two of the best defenses in the league in both Chicago and Minnesota, even though the Broncos have Von Miller and Bradley Chubb, that's really about all there is to it. So I knew the Packers were going to win. Heaven forbid you win in a Heaven forbid you win in a certain Super Bowl when I was a child, but whatever. This is back when I was a Packers fan. Okay. There's no way the Panthers should have beaten the Cardinals. I thought Cam Newton was injured. What happened? I feel so bad for Kyler Murray. I want them to do well, but they're not. That worries me. It really does. I'm trying to scroll down a little bit. Hey! I just found this out. The Giants won. The Giants actually won. Daniel Jones. Not bad. Okay, all right. You know what? I'm actually kind of happy I was wrong. And a little nervous about the fact that now we're going after starting it. We're going to play against Daniel Jones. Okay, I can have a little apprehension here. Okay, another reason for me to be apprehensive. Our defense played terribly in the game against Miami. If we play like that even remotely against the Saints this weekend, we are going to lose. The Saints actually beat the Seahawks in Seattle yesterday, 33-27. You know what? I'm nervous. I am nervous. I am nervous for that, to say the least. And I just realized I forgot to put on my Bears jersey to talk about tonight's game. Darn it. Okay. Well, let's wrap this up, shall we? Okay, so I was wrong about the Texans. I thought the Chargers were going to beat the Texans yesterday. I was wrong. I was right about the 49ers beating the Steelers. And finally, I was right about the Rams beating the Browns. Sorry, Browns fans. But, what can I say? Outside of Patrick Mahomes, I would say the most dangerous player in the NFL is Aaron Donald, who is on the Rams. And I haven't seen the highlights, partly because I don't have any cable. But I'm pretty sure that he was a very large contributing factor to why the Rams won. So, yes, those were where I was right about. Now we get to tonight's game, the Bears and the Redskins. Bears. Yeah, I'm picking the Bears over the Redskins. I barely needed to put in any effort for that one. That just happened. I just sort of, did it. So, yeah. That's my pick for tonight. I'm picking the Bears to win over the Redskins on Monday Night Football. So, there we go. And, yeah. Hopefully you now got entertained by, you can, if anyone, not that I was actively trying to make people root against me in terms of whether or not I'm right or wrong with my picks, but hey, you know what? If you were right like I was, good for you. If you're right about me being wrong about the picks I made, and good for you too. I mean, they're my picks. I don't tie them to every facet of my life. I just call it like I see it. I'm not if you want to say, haha, Nick, you were wrong about, the Chargers being the Texans won. So, the only time I'd even get remotely upset if it was my Cowboys losing, which might actually be a possibility this weekend, but we'll see. So, like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button, follow me on social media platforms, turn on notifications on YouTube. I am very humbled I made this video. For all of you guys who watched, enjoy today. I'm hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. And I almost forgot the day of the week. Yeah, you can make fun of me for that one, I guess. And remember, you guys don't want to talk to channel is going to be here till the end of the year. I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. And I just want to say, when I post the how good was ... actually, if you played gold, silver, and crystal, this was the bane of your existence. Bye.